Welcome to our channel. My name is Sophie and I'm the co-founder of The Living House. We're an affordable online interior design company that design beautiful homes for families that are within their budget. Today I'm sharing with you how you can add personality to your new build home. Now, new build homes are brilliant, but they can be a little bit overwhelming because you have so many rooms that you want to design and put your personality into, and it's where do you start? What room do I start with, and how can I go about adding that character to make it feel like my own home? Well, make sure you stick around for tip 3 because it is not one to be missed and will certainly add that personality your new build home is craving. Paint and wallpaper. Now, in new builds, they're most likely going to be painted white on all the walls, ceilings, woodwork, which is obviously great because it's something you can live with. It's a blank canvas, and that's what most developers use, and obviously it's affordable for them too. But paint is a great way to really transform your new build home. Now, I know they say as well to wait about a year because obviously the plaster breathing, whether to paint and wallpaper, so bear that in mind as well, or look at breathable paints as an option. But a way to make your home feel more cosy and inviting and welcoming is with paint. Now, if you're a neutral lover, so you like the white but it's feeling a bit cold, then explore off-whites instead, so something with a warmer tone to really cozy up your rooms. And say if you're not planning on doing much decorating but just want the whole house to feel warmer, then go for that throughout the house. It will instantly warm it up if you go for an off-white. Obviously, there's other ways of painting as well. You could do colour blocking, really add some personality and character into the room, or you could go for something bright, something dark and moody. And if you do go for a dark and moody look, don't be afraid to paint the ceiling too, also with off-white colours. So paint the ceiling, you won't recognise it, and it will really blur the edges and make the room feel bigger as well. Now, wallpaper. Wallpaper, I think, can be a perfect way to get a colour palette for your room. So whether you're doing one wall or all of the rooms, if you've got a patterned wallpaper with lots of different colours in, pull those out and use them as accent colours. It's a really easy way to make sure you've got a cohesive look within your room. But also add in something a little bit unexpected so it doesn't look too matchy-matchy. Window treatments. Whether you're going for curtains or blinds, they will make such a difference in the rooms in your new build home. Firstly, you want to consider the function. So is it going to be somewhere that someone's going to be sleeping, a guest bedroom, your bedroom or child's bedroom? Have you got a space that looks onto the front and you want some privacy, or your back garden? So could you double up? So you could go for a roller blind, maybe a sheer roller blind, and then a Roman blind on the outside of the window, or double up the curtains and go for 2 layers, which looks really lovely and softens the window too. And then when it comes to picking the fabric for the blind or the curtains, you could opt for a bold pattern and really add and inject some personality into the space, or you could go for something light, airy, neutral and textured. With window treatments as well, they will really help take that sharp edge away from the window that we get from the box it forms. So I would always recommend, if you're going for a Roman blind, put it on the outside of the window and high up. So when it's stacked up, you're making most of the natural light that's coming into the room. And then with curtains, go for them, when you install them, make sure they're high enough. So you're making the most of the height and making the room look taller. And then also, so they stack back onto the wall and not covering the natural light as well. And of course, always floor length. We always recommend floor length at The Living House for a more modern look. I hope you're enjoying this video and finding these tips really useful for your new build home. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We upload videos every single week and we'd hate for you to miss out. Always have something old in the room. Now, this is a great way to achieve that lived-in look that is so popular right now as well, that transitional style, mixing the old with the new. And this can really add character to your new build home. Mix some vintage pieces with some more modern pieces. It will give the impression that you've collected them over time. It tells more of a story, your personality. It could be that you've got postcards of your travels or pictures, put them in an older style frame. There's lots of things you can do to add vintage and modern together and make it work. And it can be a really cost-effective way to furnish your new home as well. When you've got so much to do, any way of saving money is great. So visit charity shops, go to vintage fairs, which I absolutely love. Look at Facebook Marketplace. There are so many things you can get now on Facebook Marketplace for a bargain, and you can upcycle too, so you might find a sideboard that would look perfect in your kitchen, living room, hallway, and all it needs is a lick of paint, some new handles, and you've brought it to life and added a modern twist on an old piece of furniture. So always try and have something old in the room that's more eclectic, and it will add that transitional style that is so on trend at the moment. Artwork and photos. Artwork is a great way to inject your personality into your home, and it can tell a story too. And it might be that you go for a gallery wall. So gallery walls have become increasingly more popular over the years, and they can be tricky to achieve, but they can also look amazing when done right. What we recommend is laying all the pieces out on the floor before committing and putting them up, and seeing how it looks. Or you could cut out the pieces of paper to the size of the frames and put those in the walls, because it will give you a better idea before committing and hammering in those nails. And it might be that, oh, you need another piece of artwork to make it work, so you can really build up your gallery wall before going for it. And if gallery walls aren't your thing, they're not everyone's of course, then I recommend going for statement pieces, large pieces of art that are going to catch your eye, going to be a feature in the room and really inject personality and character to your new build home. Lighting. Now, lighting really can make or break a room, and it is such an important element when you're designing a space. You want to layer up the lighting, so of course you need the practical lighting with the first layer, so the overhead lighting for when you're cleaning, getting tasks done in the house. That's really important. And then the second layer of lighting is where the cosy factor comes in, so with your table lamps and floor lamps. That will make the space warm and inviting, especially in the evening when you just want that soft light on. Turn off the ceiling lights and just make it really cosy and snug in your rooms. Try and opt for a bulb with a warm light rather than a harsh white, because that will really make an impact as well and factor how the room will feel. So never forget lighting. It will always add personality to your new built home and is so important. Rugs and plants. Now, rugs can do so much to a space and really transform them and help give that character to the room that your new build is craving. And they're a great way to add colour, pattern and texture to the space as well. Now, what is great about rugs is they can zone a space and really anchor it. So for instance, say if your new build home has a large open plan kitchen, living, dining room, then use a rug under the dining table in the living area, because this will help zone those areas while still keeping the room with a flow and making it feel open plan, and always have the same flooring throughout as well with that one. And rugs in the living room, go for a large rug. Never go for something too small that is floating in the middle, because it will just look lost. So go for a large rug, and the two front feet of your sofa should sit on top of the rug. That will help anchor it and make it look amazing. And with plants, we love plants at the Living House, and they're a great way to inject some greenery, bring the outside in and freshen up a space. Now, if you're not very good at looking after your plants, they can be hard work sometimes, so go for artificial plants. There are some great realistic artificial plants out there now, and if you're prepared to spend a little bit more as well, you can get some really amazing realistic plants. I hope you've enjoyed this video and picked up lots of tips that you can use in your new build home to inject some personality into the space. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We upload videos every single week and we'd hate for you to miss out.